Indigo is India's largest airline in terms of fleet size and passenger movements. The airline occupies nearly 60% of the domestic market, with a fleet size of over 350 aircraft, comprising of over 300 Airbus A320 and A321ceos and neos, as well as 45 ATR 72-600s. The airline's order backlog is immense, numbering nearly 1,000 aircraft, mostly narrow-bodies. But now, however, one anomaly, the Airbus A350-900. On the 25th of April 2024, Indigo placed an order with Airbus for 30 A350-900s and options for a further 70. This represents the airline's first internally operated widebody aircraft fleet. Indigo currently has a small fleet of two Boeing 777-300ERs, however these aircraft are wet leased from Turkish Airlines and operated by Turkish Airlines in all but name. They are configured in a high-density cabin with 351 seats, consisting of 7 lie-flat seats in business class and an astonishing 524 in economy. Furthermore, because of the Turkish Airlines connection, these two 777s can only operate from Mumbai and New Delhi to Istanbul. This anomalous fleet of Boeing widebodies in a sea of Airbus and ATR narrowbodies is arguably somewhat wasted in Indigo's fleet. The agreement the airline signed to operate them in the first place essentially allows Indigo to fly to one destination and be subservient to another airline. Therefore, Indigo can't fully either take advantage of the aircraft's impressive range to fly long haul, or use its high-density configuration on high-density domestic routes. Simply put, these aircraft cannot be considered Indigo's aircraft. The 30 or more A350s are due to be delivered from 2027 onwards, however their seating configuration and cabin product have yet to be revealed. Although Indigo holds 57.7% of the Indian domestic market, its international reach is somewhat lacking. Aside from the route to Istanbul, Indigo's international network only reaches as far west as Jeddah, as far east as Hanoi, and as far south as Singapore, all at the top end of short-haul flights from the Indian mainland. The A350 offers almost 14,000 kilometers of range. What this does allow Indigo to do is go head-to-head with their main rival Air India in a way that they haven't previously been able to do. In the UK alone, the population of Indians and people of Indian descent numbers 1.7 million, and the EU offers an additional 2.83 million. Australia too offers a further 780,000 people. The advantage of catering to this diaspora is that Indigo is a well-known Indian brand, and therefore Indigo has a strong and deeply rooted international target market, a luxury which most airlines entering new markets do not have. Another advantage of entering the long-haul market is Indigo being able to take advantage of India's location. Like Qatar and the UAE, India is well placed to be a global connecting hub, being able to link east and west in just 2 flights. Also, being an intertropical region with a strong business market compared to the seasonality of the European market, Indigo will be well poised to become a viable competitor to the likes of Etihad, Emirates and Qatar Airways. However, unlike these three, Indigo may choose to operate these A350s as a wholly or largely low-cost operation, unlike the Gulf carriers who instead opt for full service. This could potentially begin yet another revolution in long-haul travel. This news is undoubtedly fantastic for Indigo. However, are they just playing catch-up to Air India? Air India knows all the things we have discussed in terms of target markets, international Indian diaspora, and India's advantageous location in the world, and they intend to capitalise on that location. They have outlined a wish to go head-to-head with the Gulf carriers in terms of catering to their target markets, in terms of destination and clientele, and to compete with onboard products to match those of the Gulf carriers. While it's true that Indigo can unlock new clientele or steal them from Air India and the Gulf carriers, one thing that Air India has that Indigo doesn't is long-haul experience. As previously mentioned, Indigo does not operate a route longer than 5 hours, save for their routes with the 777. Meanwhile, Air India has been offering long-haul services since its very inception, with them becoming a synonymous international brand of India. Air India currently offers services up to 18 hours in length, with a considerable fleet of long-haul, wide-body aircraft. Furthermore, Air India's CEO, Campbell Wilson, has considerable experience in both long-haul full-service and long-haul low-cost operations, having come from senior management at both Singapore Airlines and its low-cost subsidiary, Scoot. Indigo's CEO, Peter Elbers, does also have long-haul connecting hub experience, with him having previously headed up the Dutch flag carrier KLM. However, despite this prior experience, can Elbers make Indigo work in a long-haul environment, especially in the face of fierce competition? A fear aviation analysts have had about India for some time is the prospect of over-ordering aircraft. Indigo is no stranger to outlandish orders. Most recently, excluding the A350 order, the airline placed an order with Airbus for 500 new narrowbodies at the 2023 Paris Air Show, a world record at the time. A day later, Air India too placed a mammoth order, this time for 470 new narrowbodies and widebodies from both Airbus and Boeing. The fear with new orders like this in a single market is that the market can soon become saturated, leading to neither airline being as profitable as they could be or profitable at all. Regardless of competition and over-ordering, Indigo Airlines' order for 30 Airbus A350s is an important milestone for the company and unlocks a great deal more markets than previously possible. The airline may well prosper as it has many factors in its favour, such as a widespread target market, an advantageous geographic location, and an experienced CEO. However, this by no means makes them unique. The airline will be going head to head with the industry's best airlines. The only question remaining is, will they prosper or will they founder?